Relatives have paid tribute to Australia's oldest man, Frank Mawer, after he died peacefully in his sleep on Saturday, aged 110. Mawer's son, Barry, said his dad had contracted COVID-19 several weeks ago, and the virus had weakened him. He lived life to the full even in recent months. He insisted on sitting up for meals, he did his exercises every day, and had plenty of visitors, Barry said. He went to have his afternoon nap on Saturday afternoon and never woke up. Mawer, who celebrated his 110th birthday on August 15, took the title of Australia's oldest man in July last year after the passing of a 111-year-old Queensland man, Dexter Kruger. When Mawer died, he was living in the home of one of his sons, Philip, in central Tilba, on the NSW South Coast. However, up until November last year he was living independently, in his own apartment in Jimia in Sydney's south. Mawer lived what many have described as an extraordinary life. Born in 1912, he married his sweetheart Elizabeth, an Irish immigrant, in 1939, together they raised 6 children. Read more. Britain and the world say final goodbye to Queen Elizabeth II after more than 70 years of marriage. Elizabeth died in 2011, aged 92. It was a long marriage to a lovely girl, Mawer commented. At the time of Mawer's death, his extended family had grown to 13 grandchildren, 21 great-grandchildren and 2 great-great-grandchildren. Mawer and his family were well known on the NSW Central Coast, where they holidayed every year at the Blue Lagoon Beach Resort in Bateau Bay, in a tradition lasting more than 60 years. The caravan park even named a street there in Mawer's honor. When asked in 2020 for his advice on the secret to living to such a grand old age, Mawer said avoiding 3 common vices, smoking, drinking and gambling, was key. These are 3 things you can choose. The way you live makes a difference. And the schooling costs of my 6 children was a worthy investment, Mawer said at the time. Read more. Funeral plan for King Charles III underway. Security expert says while he was a teetotaler for 80 years, Mawer said he did have one weakness he indulged in: Portuguese tarts from a nearby local bakery. Ham & Care, whose staff looked after Mawer while he lived on his own and later in his son's home, also paid tribute to him. Ham & Care chief executive and former NSW Premier Mike Baird said Mawer was a most inspiring individual and a gracious man and a man of faith. Ham & Care is proud to have helped him live his life to the full to the end.